Hi guys, just a quick video about a watch which I purchased quite a few weeks ago now. I kind of forgot that I had it. This one came up from a watch manufacturer I've never heard of, one of these small kind of probably now disappeared watch manufacturers called Legion. I think it may be a British manufacturer, I don't know, but it's a Swiss movement watch. It's an automatic and it's a very nice looking watch. It came to me in pretty good condition. It didn't have this strap. I don't even think it had a strap with it, so I purchased this leather one from AliExpress. And the spring bars I needed to bend slightly to be able to even put the strap on because it's very tight across there and you can see there's a curve. So a straight string, sort of a spring bar just wouldn't fit into it without being bent a little bit first. So I think I paid like £23 for this watch. Probably a little bit more than I usually spend because it's just a nice looking quality finish to it. I really like it and it's working and it's keeping very good time. Although wind is very stiff, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but the automatic movement of the watch is making it work without any issues whatsoever. I'll take it off its little cushion. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen this manufacturer before, Legion. As I said, I had to look on Google. There's one guy on there in some old forum asking about information on a Legion watch and basically didn't get anywhere. So it is a little bit of a mystery to me anyway, and to him. But they did suggest taking the back off, having a look at the movement. It may have a maker marker or serial number that might help. We've got a screw down back. The watch itself is not a bad size. I think it's 1970s. And we are about 38mm across. So it's not, it's not a bad size. It looks very nice. And it really has a kind of air of quality about it. Okay, so I'll get the back off. So we've got the back off. It's still got the gasket seal. And it's this lovely gold colour. It certainly appears to be of decent quality just from visually looking at it. 25 jewels and Swiss made, it says on the rotor arm there. So I'm just seeing if there is any markings or anything. Okay, so underneath the balance wheel I can see something. Just trying to zoom in a little bit. $2782, and then on the right of that there's some kind of stamp with the letters CD underneath it. So perhaps I'll Google that and see what that is. 2782. Well, that's the movement. So I don't know whether I've got a good or a bad deal here for my £23, I think it was. So I will put the back plate back on and then I'll put it on just to show you what it looks like on my 6.5-inch wrist. As you can see, it's very, well, I mean, it's not ultra slim, but it's pretty slim. But it's not a bad size. It's definitely got that 1970s kind of retro look. That's why I put it on this sport type leather strap that has the holes in it. I think it really suits this type of watch. Kind of thing I've done with the Smith's Accutron, what's it called? Astralon, I forgot what the name of it. And my Tissot Sea Star. Both have straps with the holes in, which I think kind of suit that style of watch. And this is kind of a similar style that you see quite a lot of it in the 1970s watches. I think it looks great. And that's why I bought it, really. I didn't know what the make was. It's automatic, 25 joules. I thought for £24 or £23, that's quite a lot of vintage watch for the money. And the seller described it as working perfectly, which it is. Over 24 hours, it's just working. I can't even remember if it was plus or minus a minute or two, but pretty much it's spot on. So I think that's a pretty good movement in there, whatever it is. Anyway, guys, thought I'd share that watch purchase with you. Maybe someone will know or say in the comments a little bit more about that manufacturer. That's a new one to me anyway. Thanks a lot. Take care.